Brad McMillan joins us now to talk about that rally in the economically important industrial sector. He is Chief Investment Officer at Commonwealth Financial Network. Good to see you again, Brad. Welcome back.
Thanks for having me.
Are you one who thinks that this rebound is for real and sustainable?
I do think it's sustainable for a couple of reasons. First of all, most of the damage has already been done and companies have responded to that, so they would be improving anyway. Second of all, both sides have an incentive to cut a deal, so I think there are a lot of tailwinds here.
Who are we talking about here? I mean, who do you like in that sector that you're starting to see some signs of life in?
Well, when you look at whether stocks are cheap or expensive, the real cheapest area is in construction equipment, heavy trucks. You know, you've seen an example for that with CAT, for example. That's been beaten down quite a bit. It's very cheap relative to the market as a whole and even to this sector. They've got the most headroom to grow.
But how much of this is basically relying on a trade deal getting done? What if the negotiations drag on or ultimately are not successful?
Well, I think the argument that this isn't just about the trade deal. I think a trade deal would certainly help. But the fact of the matter is we've seen back and forth on the trade deal this whole time and it hasn't moved industrial stocks. Now we're starting to see them come back, which suggests to me that the market knows it's not just about the trade deal. They're coming back for fundamental reasons. But if we get a trade deal, that'll certainly help.
I realize the stock market's at all-time highs for the most part, but you still have the whispers about the possibility of a slowdown in the economy next year. That can't be good for this sector.
Well, but again, remember, it's not about whether we're going to have a slowdown. Yeah, we probably will. It's about expectations. And when you look at these companies, the expectations for a slower economy abroad, a slower growth overall, and the trade hit, that all adds up. They can still do relatively well compared to what people were expecting a couple of months ago. It's not going to be good, but still they can beat expectations.
We will see. Thanks, Brad. Brad McMillan with
Thank you.
Commonwealth Financial Network.